I'm more energetic today, and I really push myself to come today.
Yeah, that's usually good. That usually means you need to be here, you know? If you don't feel it, you don't feel like
Is that
coming.
what it is? Yeah.
I sometimes find that this is really what's gonna help.
Yeah.
You don't really feel like it.
No, we should move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad they're here. And me too. I think she's telling us what we need.
Yeah, that looks like she's ready.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Not bad. I'm kicking myself to come here. I'm a little bit low energy. But
It's so hot, it's really hard with the heat.
the heat, yeah.
It's hard. I know that heat too. And I don't know if it's helping or making me laugh.
I don't know. Anything in extreme is not good. Too cold, too hot. We are beings that should be somewhere in the middle. We need a balanced life. We want to be okay. But in the extreme.
Oh, it's
How are you? It's nice to see you.
You too. Brave.
You want yellow?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Yellow?
Yes, please.
Yellow?
Sure, thank you so much.
I'm sure everybody's yellow, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
We can only leave some fragrant, huh?
Also, make sure that you have all the things. Two blocks, blanket, strap, bolster.
I already did.
You did.
I did.
You got it all. You got me my tape. Thank you. You did. Oh my gosh, it's you. Oh my God, that's what I was reading. You're higher than this one.
Thank you. No, I'm good over here. Yeah, let me know that. I'll text her. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Yes.
Oh my gosh, nice to see you.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you.
It's interesting. It's a good decade.
It's a great decade. That's what I hear. So far, so good. So welcome. I have a plan. But are there any special requests? Are there any things that you'd like to work on today that we can weave into the plan? Okay. Beth, may I scoot you over like 2 inches? Because I know Gina is signed up and she's not yet here. So that might be a good, either way you want to go is good, but I feel like, but then she might come here. So who knows? I'm going to not need to control that. So it's funny, the weather is like such a small talk piece of conversation, right? But it's also very deep talk when we look at how the seasons impact our practice. And it's like the seasons of life and also just the natural world around us. And so like, it's hot today. We don't need to build heat. We just need to work with the heat that we have been given. So pace yourself, take care of yourself. I will keep that in mind as we move through our practice. There's so much time to build heat for like the 9 months of the year that it's not hot. So we'll work with what we have. Gina, hi, you can go there. You've made a spot there. So why don't you come onto your back? I would like you to have your strap and a block nearby. Some of us already have the blanket out underneath us. That you would keep that there. Or you can even tuck it up under your head. But come onto your back. And when you get down there, stretch. Like imagine you just woke up today and you could kind of mindfully land in your body. That's it. The breath helps. Take a few deep ones in through your nose. And you can open the mouth. I'm going to teach you a really simple breathing technique while you're down here. If you want to play along, you can. And if you don't, that's okay. You'll just take long, smooth, deep breaths in and out through your nose. And as we lay here, if it's better for you to have your knees bent and your feet on the floor, if that's better for your back, please do that. Take care of yourself. So just start by taking really calm, smooth breaths in and out through your nose. And you might even take your hand, kind of tap it against the floor or your body and see if you can count 4 beats in as you breathe in. And 4 beats out as you breathe out. Yeah, just starting to slow down the breath and smooth out the breath. And you might close your eyes. It just lets your attention come inward. You take in less of what's happening around you. So keep going with that 4 count inhale. That 4 count exhale, nice and smooth through the nose. If you want to try this breathing technique, it's a cooling breathing technique. I think this might be like a genetic thing. Not everyone can roll their tongue, but if you can make your tongue into like the shape of a taco shell, and then you just sip in cool air, you'll feel how cool it is as you pull that breath in through the taco shell of your tongue. And breathe it out through the taco shell of your tongue. So you can just try that a few rounds and you can feel the cool air coming in. It's like sipping cool air in through a straw. And just take another 5 or so rounds of breath, either in and out through the nose, 4 counts, or breathing through that little cooling straw of your tongue. And just roll your head from side to side so you feel the back of your neck start to loosen and relax. And just keep the breath steady, really supportive for your practice. If they're not already, bend your knees, place your feet on the floor, and then walk your feet in so they're right underneath your knees. Your heels are very close into your seat. For some of you, when you extend your arms alongside your body, you might even be able to touch the backs of your heels with your fingertips. And that's just like an arm length thing and a torso length thing. It's not like a flexibility thing. But that's the basic blueprint for the body. And then go ahead, you can start to slide your tailbone toward your heels so you feel the low back flatten on the ground. You can take a breath in as you do that. And then as you breathe out, press your tailbone into the ground so you feel the curve of your spine come back. A few times like that. Inhale, lengthen your tailbone toward your heels. You feel the low back elongate. Exhale, press the tailbone into the ground. You feel the low back curve. Try that 3 more times. Inhale, lengthen the tailbone toward the heels. Exhale, press the tailbone down. You feel the low back curve away. Twice more. Breathe in, lengthen the tailbone, lengthen the low back. Exhale, press the tailbone down. You feel the tilt of your pelvis forward. One more time like that. Breathe in, really smooth. You feel the sides of the navel tone. So bringing some core cultivation in here. Exhale, press the tailbone down. Okay, you can keep that going. Otherwise, lengthen the tailbone forward as you breathe in and pick your hips up off the ground. So you're rising into a bridge pose for just a moment. And then on the exhale, articulate the spine down slowly, like your hips could fall through the floor. I'm going to set you free. Try that 5 more rounds on your own. You lift the tailbone up. You scoop the hips up as you breathe in. And you keep lengthening the spine as you lower the hips down as you breathe out. Good, nice and smooth. I like the pace. Inhale, lift, lengthen, make space. You start to feel your core activate too. Exhale, lower, bringing some flexibility into the spine, some attention into the center of your body. 3 more times. And just smoothing out the pace. Good, last 2. Lower as you exhale. And the next time you come up, I want you to stay up. Pause at the very top. And you can press your hands into the floor. You can even interlace your hands underneath you. And then for a few breaths, you can, as you breathe in, lift your right heel up off the ground. So the heel, not the toes. Yes. Lower it down as you exhale. It's just like you're wearing high heels. Left heel lifts. Yes. And then lower it down. And you can try both heels, 2 high heel shoes. Lower them down. Good. Try 3 more pulses like that. You can go right heel, left heel, both heels. Awesome. And then keep the feet flat on the ground. Lift your hips a little higher as you breathe in. If the hands are interlaced underneath you, move them to the side. Start to lower down as you exhale, like you can let your hips melt through the floor. Take a deep breath in right there. Open the mouth, exhale. Keep your left foot on the ground. Draw your right knee into your chest. Interlace your fingers in front of your shin. Okay, so left knee can stay bent, or you can straighten the leg onto the floor. That's going to bring you into your left hip flexors. And now as you breathe in, draw your right knee in a little closer to your body. As you breathe out, just let yourself soften into the shape. There's like a little bit of a rebound that happens. You just receive the stretch. 2 more like that. Draw the knee in as you breathe in. Just receive the stretch as you breathe out. Such good breath. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, we're going to straighten the right leg up toward the ceiling. It's up to you. You can hold on to the back of the leg, or you can loop the strap around the sole of the foot. You get good tension by holding the sides of the strap. And then as you breathe in, you're going to press into your right heel. So you feel, oh, there are my hamstrings. And then as you breathe out, you're going to keep the leg as straight as you can and draw the whole package of the leg in closer to your belly, your chest, your face. So you press into the heel as you inhale. You draw the whole leg in as you exhale. 2 more like that. Breathe in. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Breathe out. Yes. Keep your face relaxed. Inhale. Open the mouth. Exhale. If you have the strap, hold it in the right hand, so both sides of the strap. Take your left hand to your left thigh and press it down. You're going to start to open your right leg to the right. So if you don't have the strap, it's okay. You're going to hold your hand out like you're holding a tray of pizza, and you're going to catch your leg in your hand. Okay, so your left hip wants to lift up, right? Keep it down, press it down. And you're just playing at that edge. You feel the IT band start to open. Feel that inner leg line start to open, the groin. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yes. 1 more, inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. Good. Use your belly. Draw your navel toward your spine so you can bring the leg back through the center. If you got the strap, bring the strap into the left hand. You're going to cross the leg over your body for the twist. You can keep it straight. It's going to keep working that outer leg line, or bend the knee if that's better. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 1 more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Come back through the center. You can half happy baby this leg. So you're going to bend your right knee over to the right. Your foot is flexed. It's like you're trying to stand on the ceiling with your foot. And then if you bend your left knee and place the foot on the ground and just let the left knee kind of flop open to the left, you get good traction there. You get this slight external rotation of your hips here. Take a few breaths like this. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you got it. Bend the knee though, Marisa. Bend the knee. Like, so the knee's coming down toward the ground. Yes. And then you're trying to step on the floor. A little tug of war. All right, take 1 more deep breath in right here. Open the mouth, let it go. You can set the strap to the side for a moment. Draw the knees into your chest. Hug them in like a cannonball. Bring your head and your shoulders up off the ground. So you're, again, feeling the core here as you breathe in. Open the mouth, exhale. Keep the left knee into the chest. You can place the right foot on the ground or bring the right leg straight on the ground. And so the first few breaths, the left knee is bent. You're just drawing it in as you breathe in and receiving the stretch as you breathe out. Yeah, inhale. You see, do the work of drawing the leg in, but you stay relaxed where you can. So you unclench your jaw. You unfurrow your brow. Good. Another breath or 2 like this. I lost the sound. Listen for the sound. Inhale. Exhale. That's it. Okay, 1 more right here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, strap if you want it. Straighten your left leg up toward the ceiling. If you don't have the strap, you just hold on wherever you can reach, the back of the thigh. You hang on the calf or the ankle. And then you flex the foot as you inhale. So you can press out through your left heel. The leg moves as straight as it will for you. And then keep it that straight. Just draw the leg in a little closer as you exhale. Good. 3 more like that. Breathe in. Breathe out. And your leg on the ground is alive. Yes, that's it. All right, 1 more big breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Exhale. If you got the strap, hold the strap in the left hand. You're going to open the leg to the left. Place your right hand on the right thigh. So you're pressing it down and you're reaching through your left heel. Yes. That's it. Is it too much? Okay, so activate through your belly. Your core stabilizes you. You're super active in this leg. And then this is like the afterthought. Yeah. All right, take 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Use your belly. Come back through the center as you inhale. Switch out the grip of the strap to the other hand. Then cross your left leg over your body so you feel your hips stack. Right, you're starting to stack your left hip on top of your right. Really spacious in the low back. Can you straighten this leg, Susan? That's just going to give you more space to come over. Yes. All right, breathe into the low back. Fill out that space with your breath. Awesome. 1 more. Exhale. Come back through the center. You're going to half happy baby this leg. Your right knee can bend. Foot is on the floor, so that's your counterweight. As you bend the left knee outside of your left shoulder, almost like it could touch the ground. For some of you, it might touch the ground. And you're trying to stand this left foot onto the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Let a deep breath go. 1 more, inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. Cannonball. Draw the knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Lift up your head and your shoulders. Draw your navel towards the floor. Some of you are going to start rocking from your hips to your shoulders. So you're trying to rock yourself up to balance on your hips. If you can catch the bounce, stay with your feet lifted. Come back. Try that maybe 5 times. So you pause at the top. And if you can't come all the way up, you're just rocking on your back. Pause. If you want, you can extend the arms out as you come up. If you want, you can extend the legs out as you come up. Try that 2 more times. And you just do your best. All right, pause at the top. Take a deep breath in, wherever you are. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor. Unwind your knees, come back to tabletop. You can pause and bring your blanket out across your mat if you want that extra cushion. I highly recommend it. Take your blocks up by the top of your mat and then spread across your fingers. Start to formalize the movement here. As you inhale, lift your tailbone up, lift your chest up, lift your face up. And as you exhale, tuck your tailbone, round your back, drop your head. Inhale, lengthen the tailbone up, lift the chest, lift the face, open the throat. Exhale, round the back. So really warm in the pelvis. That's where the movement is initiating from. The lift of the tailbone as you breathe in and the tuck of the tail as you breathe out. Good. Try that 3 more times. See if you can bring the movement up your whole spine so you feel in the space right behind the heart. You got that like rounding like a Halloween cat as you exhale. You really feel that space through the mid-back pull up. The head will drop. Awesome. 1 or 2 more times. Your pace, your pause. Okay, neutral spine. So somewhere in between those 2 shapes now. There's this light lift of your navel toward your spine. Reach your right arm forward as you breathe in. If you feel like the balance is there, you can extend the left leg back as you breathe out. Good. Reach the hand and the foot away as you inhale, so you're lengthening. Draw the knee toward your elbow, round the back like that Halloween cat shape. Exhale. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, coil in. Keep breathing. Inhale, the breath supports the movement. Exhale. One more, breathe in. Breathe out, coil in. Inhale, extend the arm and the leg. As you exhale, lower the right hand down, bring the knee up and step the foot as far forward as it will go. You can hoof it with your hand. Bring your hands onto your blocks on their highest height. Tuck your toes behind you, lift your back knee. Take a breath in as you bend your left knee deeply, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, straighten up your legs, lift your hips toward the ceiling and bow your head past your knee. Good, couple times like that. Bend the knee toward the lunge as you breathe in, lift the heart, feel the whole spine unfurl. Exhale, straighten up the legs, let the head drop. Let's go 2 more times like that. Full breath in to bend the knee, commit to the lunge. Full breath out to straighten the legs, bow the head. One more time, inhale. You can open the mouth, straighten the legs, exhale. Bend the knee again as you breathe in. Drop your left or your right knee down again as you breathe out. Straighten up your left leg so you kind of lever back on your hips. You can walk your blocks back so you're super supported. The hands right under the shoulders. Inhale, lift your navel out toward the center of our room. Keep all that space in the front body. Just bend your elbows. Exhale, drop your head toward your shin. Try that a few times. Lift the heart as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Give it a good breath in. Give it a good breath out.
Are you square on your hips?
Yeah, you're trying to be. You're trying to be. Yeah. Are you square? Yeah, it's a good question. You're trying to be. You're trying to drag your left hip back and keep your right hip moving forward, right? So there's this balance we're trying to find in the face of great asymmetry. It's like a metaphor for life. Okay, one more. Inhale. But you just do your best, and that's enough. Open the mouth. Exhale. Pause. Maybe some of you can just rest your forearms on the tops of the blocks. Otherwise, keep the hands there. You're going to let the head drop if that's okay on the neck. And now you can kind of break that symmetry. You can open and close the left foot, and the hips can kind of wag from side to side. So that just changes where you're feeling the stretch in the low back, how you're making space like around the SI joints there. Okay, wherever you are, big breath in through your nose. Open the mouth, stick out the tongue. Stay soft, keep the jaw relaxed, start to rebend the knee. You can move your blocks to the side, bring your hands to the floor. Bring the left knee back to meet the right. Inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the heart, lift the face. Round the back, exhale. Try that 3 more times. You can kind of make it your own. You can add some side to side movement, just free up that. It's like kind of like a liquid spine you're trying to find. Okay, and then after your next exhale, come to a neutral spine. You're somewhere in between those extreme shapes. There's an awareness as the navel lifts up to support the low back. Your left arm goes as you breathe in. Maybe the right leg goes too as you breathe out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, coil in. Knee to elbow, round the back, relax the jaw. Inhale, lengthen. See if you can move from the very center of yourself. Exhale, coil in. It's like the navel's doing all the work. Let's go 2 more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Reach long as you breathe in. Lower the left hand, draw the right knee up, and step the foot as far forward as you can get it. Hands come to the blocks. You tuck the back toes, you lift the knee. This back leg is super powerful. You're pressing out through that heel as you commit to this like 90-degree bend in the front knee. Take a breath in right here. Lever the hips up as you exhale, straighten the legs and fold. A couple times like that, bend the knee as you breathe in. Straighten the legs, exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more time, bend the knee as you inhale. Open the mouth, straighten the legs, exhale. Bend the knee again as you breathe in. Drop your left knee to the ground as you breathe out. Start to straighten this leg. You might need to pick up the heel so you can extend it forward. You can walk the blocks back. And now you're driving your outer right hip back. You lift the belly off the thigh as you inhale. Aim your heart past your knee as you exhale. The spine stays really long. The front body stays open. A couple times like that. Pulse up and down. And you can move your head around as you do this. It's like you're looking side to side. This just brings this all the way up into the cervical spine, which is your neck. Okay, and the next time you come down, pause. Maybe you can lay one forearm down on the top of the block, maybe two. And now you can break the squaring of the hips. You just let this right foot wave from side to side. And just notice where you feel this the most. Send a deep breath into that place. Yeah, you can always let go of heat, open the mouth, stick out the tongue, blow the breath through the lips. Okay, last one here. Inhale, lengthen through the mid-back so the heart moves forward. Open the mouth, let it go. Okay, it's a little leap of faith. You're coming up onto your hands. You're rebending the knee. Gaze forward as you breathe in. You can pick up this back knee. As you breathe out, you're stepping to the top of the mat and folding. You can bring your blocks with you. Separate your feet about as wide as your hips. Pop your blocks a few inches in front of your toes. And then lengthen the spine forward and out as you inhale. Forward and down as you exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more like that. Inhale, lengthen. Open the mouth, fold, exhale. Let the weight drop into your heels. Bend your knees back into easy chair pose. Easeful, maybe not easy. Reach your arms alongside your ears. As you exhale, you're going to keep the chair. Just pull your elbows apart so your arms make like the shape of a W. Yes. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, elbows come wide. Let's go 2 more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep the chair if you can. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Reach the arms up. Come all the way up to stand. Straighten the legs. Bring the palms to touch. You can even lean back. And then bring your hands to your heart as you exhale. Standing tall, take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, exhale. Keep your knees soft. Let's take 2 more breaths like this. Imagine you had a wall behind you and you could stand up so tall. The whole back body presses into the wall. It helps you lift from the soles of your feet all the way up through the crown of your head. Awesome. Take 1 more breath in right here. And let it go. Exhale. Arms come up as you breathe in. You can trace the gaze with the thumb. So you're reaching the gaze up. The back of the neck gets to stretch. And then exhale. Pull this prayer of your hands through the midline. Soften the knees. Come all the way down. Lift up halfway as you breathe in. Step your left foot back as you breathe out. You can bring your blocks back. And then reach your right arm up toward the ceiling. So you've got open, twisted lunge. Pause here as you exhale. We'll just give it 2 more breaths here. So every time you inhale, can you lengthen your spine and press out through your back heel? As you exhale, can you turn more of your chest up toward the ceiling? Awesome. Give it one more good breath in. And one more good breath out. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, turn to the left long edge. You'll spin your right toes in. You can bring this left block with you. This is like similar to what we were doing on the floor. You're going to bend one knee at a time, so you're getting that inner groin stretch and that outer leg line opening. Yeah, if you want the core cultivation, if you want to bring some awareness and stability into the center of your body, reach your arms out wide like wings. And you feel those strong muscles along your spine grip the spine and help lift you. Awesome. Another breath or two like this. And then as you pass through the center, go ahead, straighten both legs. If the arms are wide, interlace the hands behind the back. Take a breath in as you reach your heart forward. Fold in between your straight, strong legs as you exhale. You can lift like that a few times, out long as you inhale. Down, your head is very heavy, just let it drop as you exhale. Good, one more like that, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. And keep the bind of your hands, aim your head toward the top of your block and start to reach the bind of your hands over your head toward the floor. So you'll feel a pretty intense stretch in your shoulders that way. And if you need the balance with the hands on the floor, by all means, put them there. Take 3 more breaths. It's very subtle. If you let the weight move forward and back, you can bend your knees a little bit more. Yeah, and then you play with that, right? Because if you straighten the legs, you're going to feel that shaking in the hamstrings. Mm-hmm. So you just play with that. But if you let the weight move forward and back, you're going to feel this a little bit differently. In the back of your legs, that's it. And then you can fold, but keep all that opening in your chest, Lisa. Yeah, okay, one more. Big breath in. Open the mouth, release the hands to the floor. Exhale. You can soften your knees side to side, so you're just easing your way out of the shape. Bless you. Bless us all. And then we'll turn this into warrior 1 at the top, so you can start to reorient yourself back toward the top of the mat. The right foot slides over to the right. The left foot goes down to the left. You got a 45-degree angle on your back heel. Your front knee is bending towards 90, so the hips face the front of the mat. You stack your shoulders above your hips. And this is also, you're trying to drag your right hip back, scoot your left hip forward. So you're squaring the hips. If the balance is there, bring the arms up as you breathe in. Take the elbows wide as you breathe out. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more. Inhale. Open the mouth, open the arms. Good. Bring the hands to the floor. You can pick up your back heel so that you can reach the floor. Drop your left knee down. Bring your right knee back to meet your left. Inhale, lift your tailbone, lift your chest. Exhale, round the back. So take that 2 more times. This is the connection between the sides. So just let all that work, all that effort kind of roll off your back. And then you choose for 5 breaths. You can come to downward facing dog, which means lifting your hips up toward the ceiling. This is going to build some heat. This is going to build some strength. Your other option is to come to child's pose and just cool off. Take a breather. Your knees come wide. Your hips come back toward your heels. Okay, you got 3 more breaths wherever you chose. Spread your fingers. Soften your knees. Soften your jaw. But brighten your spine. Awesome. Take 1 more deep breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Exhale. Okay, from down dog or all 4s, you will lift your right leg up and back behind you. When you get there, bend your knee and open your hip and start to circle this knee around. 3 generous circles all the way around. And then extend the leg behind you as you breathe in. Lower the knee or the foot as you breathe out. Down dog or all fours. And then we'll switch to the left side. So extend the leg behind you as you breathe in. Bend the knee, open the hip. 3 circles on this side. And you're trying to stabilize the outer right hip. So the only thing that's moving here is this left leg all the way around, full rotation. Okay, extend the leg behind you as you breathe in. Draw the knee up toward your nose as you breathe out. And step the foot as far up as you can. We've got open twisted lunge on this side, couple breaths. So you can ground your right hand on the block or the floor. And then you'll peel your left arm open toward the ceiling. And just land in this shape as you exhale. Take 3 more breaths right here. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. As you breathe out, turn to the right long edge. You'll spin your left toes in. You can bring this right block with you. You go side to side and side lunge variations. Arms can come wide. You can even sit the hips back into a half squat. This will bring you into a very deep hip opening. And it's also big core work to lift yourself up and out from there. So you got so many variations. Take a few more breaths, making what you chose your own. And then the next time you pass through the center, pause. You will turn your heels in and your toes out as you bend both knees into a wide goddess squat. You can bring your hands to your thighs, your fingers face the inner thighs. And then go ahead, dip your left shoulder down, gaze over your right, take a breath in. Halloween cat your spine as you exhale. So you pull up through the center and then breathe into the other side. Good. Set you free a couple times like that, side to side. Stay low in your hips and your knees. You're pressing your thighs open so your knees and your toes track the same line. And your toes stay relaxed. Let the weight drop into your heels. Feel very steady. One more time, side to side. And then you'll pass through the center. Spin your toes in and your heels out. Keep your hands on your thighs. Press them back as you extend your heart forward. That's your breath in. And then fold as you breathe out. You can bring your hands wide to the outer edges of your leg line there. And then a couple breaths like this. Extend out long as you breathe in. Fold a little deeper as you breathe out. Keep your heels pressing down. That's going to bring more activity into the backs of your legs. That's it, Gina. Awesome. So you're all working the edge, whatever that is for you. So you feel like the stretch, the big opening, the catching of your balance. Another 2 breaths here. Awesome. All together. Deep breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. And then soften the knees side to side. We're going warrior 1 at the top. So you'll take your time. There is this dance step that happens. The left foot goes to the left. The right foot comes to the right. Your back heel drops to 45. Your left toes are straight ahead. Again, knee and toes are in the same lines. Drag your left hip back. Kind of scoot your right hip forward. Breathe in, reach your arms up. The elbows come wide, the fingers spread, the palms open. Exhale. Inhale, reach back up. Open the elbows, exhale. Good. Big breath in. Big breath out. hard. I know. One more inhale. Open your mouth. Exhale. Reach up as you breathe in. Bring your hands to the floor as you breathe out. Drop your right knee to the ground. Bring your left knee back. Cat-cow your spine or circle your hips. 3 breaths just to move that whole thing through your spine. And then after your next exhale, let's all come back to downward facing dog. It is just the transition. You're going to walk your hands back to your feet. So you're at a standing forward fold towards the back of your mat. You can either hold opposite elbows here and make like a picture frame of your arms around your head. Let that extra weight pull you down. Or if you can reach your big toes, you can loop your fingers, peace fingers around your big toes. And pull up on the toes as you breathe in. And see if you can bring your belly through your thighs or to your thighs as you exhale. 3 more like that. Work it as you inhale. Lengthen out. Make more space. As you exhale, the knees stay soft. You close yourself in together. Okay, one more big breath in. Open the mouth, release what you're holding on to. Exhale. You can come up through chair pose, which is nice integration for the back, or you can roll up your spine a bone at a time. When you get up, hold opposite elbows overhead, and then lean over to one side, and then the other. A couple times like this, just drawing out the side waist. And then free your arms overhead, move your hands around your wrists. And as you exhale, bring your arms alongside your body. Soften your knees, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And find that there is a wall behind you, but imagine you were touching it. Like you could bring the whole back body toward that wall. You feel bright and open through the front body. You're standing taller than you thought you could. Okay. Keep that focus. Keep that stability. Make a quarter turn to the right. So now the right side of your body has access to the wall if you want it. Yeah. And if you don't need the wall, you don't need the wall, but it's there. Find the weight distributed across both feet. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Squeeze the hip with the hand. Draw the navel back and see if you can pick up the left knee to the height of the hip. Again, the wall is there for you. If you don't need it, bring your right hand to your right hip. Just like we did from all fours or down dog, you're going to start to circle this knee around. And you can find a counterbalance. Like for me, that means just bringing the hands out in front of me, almost like I was holding on to something that's not there. Right? And you just let your body be fluid and flexible, because if you're stiff, you're going to fall. Okay, bring the knee back to the height of the hip as you breathe in. Tree pose. Any and all variations are good. So you can place the foot on the ground so that the sole of the foot is kind of cupping the inner right ankle, or you can slide the foot up toward the shin or the calf. Don't do the knee. Or you can bring it to the thigh. Yeah, that's it. So you're trying to like point the toes down toward the ground. Like this, yes. Watch your knee though, because I don't want you pressing into your knee. Yeah, draw the navel back. You find your balance. Couple more breaths. I love it. Arms can go up. Breath steady. If you're still in it, give it one more deep breath in. Stay as you breathe out. Bring the left knee back toward the midline as you inhale. And then with control, place the foot on the ground as you exhale. Good. Shake all the legs. A little hokey pokey. And then you're going to do another quarter turn. So now you face the wall. You can bring your hands onto the wall. This is downward facing dog, but at the wall. So it's less pressure on the shoulders and the back. You're gonna walk your feet back so you have like an L shape of your body. Your hands, your elbows, your shoulders, and your hips are on one line. And so you're brightening through the back of the body. So lift up through here, Marissa. Yes. And you're engaging through your core. Your knees can stay soft as you press into the wall. Burrow your shoulders onto your back. Take a deep breath in. And let a deep breath go. Inhale. Exhale. Give it one more good breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Walk your feet forward, walk your hands up the wall, bring your hands to your hips, keep facing the wall, and just circle your hips around. Right, so you get a good stretch in the hip flexors. Just committed to that fluidity there. And then there's just one more side. So you make another quarter turn to the right. Now the left side of your body has access to the wall. Find both feet. So that might mean widening your heels a bit. Yeah. You just let the weight drift forward and back. You can bring your right hand to your right hip. Your left hand can hug the wall. And then you'll let the weight drift over to the left foot. Bring the right knee up to the height of the hip. Soften your standing knee. A couple circles first, right? Couple circles, like you're moving around through very humid air. There's some resistance, right? Take your time. The knee comes toward the midline as you breathe in. Tree pose, any and all variations as you breathe out. Take 10 breaths, count them out. And if you come out, just come back in. Slow breaths. About halfway there. So good. Last 3. See if you can bring the knee back toward the midline as you breathe in, and then release the foot to the floor. So you breathe out, shake out the legs, take another quarter turn to the right. So now you're facing the top of your mat. Widen your feet, your arms like, I don't know, they're like zombie arms. You're bringing them up. The wrists stay loose and relaxed. The shoulders will let you bring your palms to touch. And then exhale, pull this prayer down, soften your knees, come all the way down. Lift up halfway as you breathe in. From your core, walk your hands out to downward facing dog as you breathe out. This is your one chance to come through plank pose and down through chaturanga if you want it. Otherwise, child's pose is where we'll meet. When you get to child's pose, sit your hips back toward your heels, flip your palms up toward the ceiling, and let the shoulders relax down your back. You want to curl the tongue like a taco shell, pull in a little cool air through that straw of your nose or your tongue. Breathe out through the straw of your tongue. Okay, once you feel calm, cool, and collected, come up to a seat. You can fold up your blanket a few times and sit up on your blanket. Extend your legs out in front of you. Let's keep the legs close together and loop the strap across the soles of your feet. Lean to the left. Just like palm the right meaty side of your butt, pull it up and back, and then the other side. And then here too, like you're trying to square your hips. You're trying to press down evenly through both sides. And from that downward pressure, you lift up through the spine, through the crown of the head, really bright, as open in the front body as you are in the back body. All together, take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, relax your shoulders. Good. Inhale, stay soft. Breathe in. And now you can start to come forward if you want as you breathe out, because even just sitting up tall is very good work if you can get it. And then every time you inhale, you float up and out. And as you exhale, it's out and down. Going 10 breaths to find what is your depth. And just notice the parts of you that don't need to work hard, like your jaw or your furrowed brow. Or a clenched neck. Awesome. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Last 3 or 4 breaths. Coming for you. So mid back, lengthen through here, and then open your chest, roll your shoulders back. That's what I want to see. Awesome. Okay, wherever you are, fill that shape with a big breath in. Hold the breath at the very top. Open the mouth, stick out the tongue. The strap is done. Let the strap go. You can slide off your blanket. Take your hands behind you. Your fingers face your body. You can just like lounge on the beach like this. This is good. This is pretty brightening for the chest. Or if you want, you're going to pick up your hips. And then if you're up, press the whole front body up as you breathe in. Stay with yourself as you breathe out. A little higher as you inhale. Stay as you exhale. 2 more. Breathe in. Reach up. Stay as you breathe out. This is it. Last lift as you inhale. Lower down as you exhale. Just kind of fling your arms across your knees. Let your head drop and roll your hands so you can stretch your wrists. And then find one of your blocks. Place it in between your thighs. Make sure there's nothing behind you so that you have an open runway to come down. You're seated in about the middle of your mat. And listen, if this does not work for your body, don't do this. Come down another way. Start with your feet pressing into the ground. You're squeezing the block with your thighs, your inner thighs. Okay, set up tall as you breathe in. You can stay like this, or if you want, you can lift the legs as you breathe out. Sit up tall as you breathe in. Now start to lower down as you breathe out. So you come to like a hollow hold right above the ground. Come back up as you inhale. Lower down as you exhale. One more time. Breathe in, lift up. Lower down as you breathe out. Pause. Inhale here. Good job. Come all the way down as you exhale. And you're right back where you started. So stretch your body. Keep the block nearby. You're not done with it yet. You can give yourself a little mini shavasana for 10 breaths. Just see if you can let the whole body soften. It's like we go from soft to strong, soft to strong, soft to strong, soft to strong. And that's kind of what life is always asking us for too. Okay, keep that kind of tender quality. As you bend your knees and place your feet on the ground, Keep squeezing the block with your thighs. This will activate your legs and take some of the pressure off any crunchiness in your low back you feel in bridge pose. Okay, your feet are about as wide as your hips. They're pretty close into your seat. Lengthen the tailbone forward and then scoop the hips up as you breathe in. You come all the way up to bridge. Pause as you breathe out. Keep squeezing the block. See if you can lift yourself up a little higher as you inhale. Pause as you breathe out. 3 more. Inhale, a little higher. Stay as you exhale. Deep breath in. Keep squeezing and lifting. Use that activation of your legs. Nice, Maureen. Exhale. Okay, 1 more up a little higher as you breathe in. And then slowly lower down as you breathe out. Pause. Let the back feel very calm. And check in. Can you do that 2 more times? That activation of the legs and the inner thighs and the pelvic floor. Do you need something else? Would you like to place the block underneath your hips instead for 1 long supported bridge pose? So you'll move the block underneath your hips as you come up and just stay. 20 breaths like that. Do you want to place the hands alongside the ears and work on wheel pose? I'm going to set you free. If you want help with something, raise your hand and we'll work on it together. Otherwise, you're kind of in your own flow for the next few moments, lifting and lowering or staying as you are. Squeeze. Press here into my legs. Yes. And you're trying to lengthen your tailbone toward your knees and you're picking up. And you're working hard, like you're pressing up into my hands. That's the work. That's the work. Awesome. You're breathing wherever you are. Yeah. Lift up through here. Yes. And you just get to the edge of where you feel this the most and see if you can soften there. Okay, last few rounds of breath to finish this cycle. And when you're done, you're done. You come down onto your hips. You remove the block to the side. And when your back feels calm, then you can hug your knees into your chest like a cannonball and rock from side to side. And then let the knees come all the way to the right. Open your arms wide like cactus arms. You've got to twist for a few breaths. See if you can breathe all the way down into your belly. And all the way up into your chest. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Use your navel, come back to the center as you breathe in. So that last little bit of core cultivation. And then let the knees fall to the other side as you breathe out. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. Good. Breath in. Breath out. Come back through the center as you inhale, knees and feet wide. You can find full happy baby pose. Hold on to the outer edges of your feet or your thighs. And then for the last moment together, we will rest. And you can rest any way you love. You can just let your whole body lay on the ground, on your back, like you were resting on a blanket somewhere in the grass or the sand. If it would feel better to roll onto your side or your belly, you can do that too. It's better for your back to have your knees bent. You can do that too. Just let your body go to a place where you don't have to work. You can just let yourself receive the shape. And as you settle in, you can do a little progressive relaxation. You make fists with your hands as you breathe in, squeeze your arms. And then open the mouth, relax the arms, the hands, the wrists. Flex your feet, squeeze your legs as you breathe in. Let the whole lower half of your body go as you breathe out. And squeeze everything, your arms, your legs, your belly, your face. Hold the breath. And let everything go as you exhale. Shavasana. And just let your mouth open so your jaw parts and relaxes. See if you can let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Move your head a bit side to side, real slow. So you just feel the sides of your neck. Get one last stretch. And take a deep breath in as you wiggle your fingers. And a deep breath out as you wiggle your toes. And find your wrists and your ankles. You can stretch your arms and you can stretch your legs. If you're on your back, bend your knees, roll to your side, and just take a beat, take a breath there. And let's sit together. Let's sit together to close our time together. And stretch your arms up one last time as you breathe in. And bring your hands to your heart as you breathe out. And take one last breath together. Inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Exhale. Thank you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, if you have questions, let me know. If not, I will see you again another time. I announced this last week. We'll start putting flyers and posters up and stuff, but Bobby, who is the other gentle teacher here, Bobby and I are going to India in March together and leading a group for 2 weeks there. We'll be all along the Ganga. So we start in Haridwar, and then we go to Varanasi, and then we end up, or did I skip one? Rishikesh in the middle. So it's 3 different sacred spots on the river. We come in, it's the Festival of Holi, which is the color festival. Hello, Amy Crane. And then when we end up in Varanasi, that's where they do like the funeral pyres on the river. So it's like this very full spectrum, kind of like life, creativity, color, all of it. And then
Why not? Is March a good time?
it's a good time. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, we come in on this very big festival in India. And so it's kind of a celebratory ceremonial time.
It's not.
Weather's pretty good. So if you're interested, let me know. I'll have flyers up and things like that. But Bobby has taken groups for many, many years, and she's a total pro. So if you've been thinking about something like this and not knowing how you would make that happen on your own, this will be a really wonderful collective to do that in. So come see me or send me a message and I'll give you guys the details. Yeah. You want me to send them to you? Okay.